Hey guys, so this one's going to be a short one just on how you can modernize any old speaker systems that you have, um, whereby they use old traditional methods, auxiliary cables to connect to media devices rather than any new tech, so Bluetooth, Wi-Fi, anything like that, and you want to bring that functionality to your old tech, so essentially modernizing your old tech speakers. Um, so, for example, we have Bose speakers around the house that use radio frequency, and they all connect to a media center. So, a Bose media center, I think it's called Lifestyle 48 or something. So, great if you have the same setup, but it doesn't really matter if you don't. And the way to connect to it is essentially get an aux cable, connect your phone or whatever a DVD player, etc., that you want to the media center, and that's the way that you'll be able to play music. But that doesn't really help if you've got speakers around your house and you have speakers in each room, and sometimes you're in a room and you want to just play music off the cuff. You don't want to come all the way down to that single room which has the media center in it, connect your phone up, and then be without the phone, if that makes sense. So for us, it was quite integral to find a solution, and I'm sure you guys have probably come across this in the past if you have looked into this, and that is one of these bad boys. This is actually a discontinued product, but you'll find on eBay there are plenty and plenty of these that are selling. So in case you don't know, this is a Chromecast audio. Now, Google ran these in production for about 2 or 3 years before they discontinued it because they surprisingly started a speaker a lineup, and having this basically directly competed against their speakers. So most people who had already good speakers would rather pay, I think it was about 20 or 30 pounds for these, than reinvest in a new speaker system. It just didn't make sense. So they realized that this was causing a problem for their speaker lineup, so they decided to discontinue it. But the good thing is, a lot of people grabbed these, and there are a lot online. Now, you are going to pay a slight more premium because everyone knows that these are in high demand. I paid on eBay, I think, about 35 for a used one. But this has been a lifesaver because all we need to do now is, so what this has is an auxiliary port, and you connect your speaker system to this through the auxiliary port using an aux cable. You power this up using micro USB, and then you set this Chromecast audio up the same way you would set up a Chromecast for your TV, for example. And the process is very seamless. What happens is this acts as a proxy. What this will do is allow you to connect to your speakers through Wi-Fi. So you'll connect this to your Wi-Fi network, sorry, and then you'll be able to, for example, go on Spotify and play music through Spotify. So I'm just going to be showing you a demo of that now. As you can see, I'm on Spotify. I can see on available devices a device called Bose, and that's what we've called our Chromecast, just to make life a bit easier. So I'm able to click Bose, and then I'm able to play music through the speakers itself. So this is very handy because now I can play music from anywhere around the house. As long as I can reach the Wi-Fi network, I'm able to then play whatever I want to without having to go to that room which has the media center in there and manually plug in an auxiliary cable. So it's a very cost-effective option because if you think about how much it would cost to replace speakers versus just £40 for one of these, it's a no-brainer. I think I've seen some of these go for about 20. It really depends. And maybe on Facebook Marketplace, you might be able to get it cheaper. Some people don't even realize how in demand these are. So you might be able to grab yourself a bargain. Unfortunately, it's a discontinued product, but that's the thing. That's how it goes with Google products. But for now, it's still in support. Well, it still works. And I've been using this for 1.5 years now, and it's been amazing. No problems whatsoever. streams very easy. And the best part is, if you're throwing a party or you have visitors around, as long as they're on the network, they can connect to your speakers with this as well. It's so easy with Chromecast because Spotify has built-in functionality. If you have YouTube Music, that has built-in functionality. Most apps now, you're able to cast to your Chromecast devices. So it's similar to the TV. You can just cast straight to your Chromecast audio. And that's what makes it so versatile, what makes it like one of the best solutions, I think, out there. Because even with Bluetooth, you will have to pair a new device and go through all that process. When with this, if your guests are in your Wi-Fi network, they immediately have the ability to connect. I mean, obviously you can tweak that, so you can add preferences, whether people have media control and all that stuff. But this is so much of a better solution in my eyes than Bluetooth. As well, you can, with Bluetooth, you have range limitations. With this, your Wi-Fi network is your range. So if you have extenders, you can connect to your speakers through there. I think with this, it's an endless path of how much you can do with a Chromecast audio. So just wanting to put this out there. I know loads of people might be looking for solutions, and this might not crop up as a potential solution, but I just want to tell you that right now in 2025, turning into 2026, this is still the go-to for me, and it has been working seamlessly, and I just wanted to put that message out there. So I hope you enjoyed this one. It's a very short one. I just wanted to help anyone out in case you are in the same situation where you have old speakers, you want to modernize it, and you're looking for the best way to modernize it. Chromecast audio is the one, in my opinion. And I'll catch you in the next one.